Welcome, listeners. Today, we'll explore a discourse on ethics by Syed Muhammad Hussain Tabataba'i, a deep and thought-provoking work on the nature of ethics and human morality. This book focuses on the balance between our desires, anger, and rationality, and how these forces shape our actions and character. Join me as we uncover timeless insights on how to live a virtuous and meaningful life. Section 1: The Foundations of Ethics. Ethics, as described by Tabataba'i, is the science of human traits, seeking to differentiate between good and bad actions. He emphasizes that our morality stems from three core faculties: desire, anger, and rationality. These faculties guide all our actions, whether it's seeking pleasure, protecting ourselves, or using reason to make decisions. Key takeaway: our character is a combination of desire, anger, and rationality, and finding balance among these is the key to ethical living. Section 2: The Virtue of Balance. In this section, Tabataba'i explains that each faculty, desire, anger, and rationality, must be kept in moderation to achieve virtue. For instance, when desire is balanced, it becomes continence; if it's excessive, it turns into greed, and if deficient, it leads to lethargy. Similarly, balanced anger results in bravery, while imbalance leads to either cowardice or recklessness. The rational faculty, when balanced, leads to wisdom, but extremes result in either deception or dull-mindedness. Key takeaway: virtue is about moderation, and achieving it requires controlling the excesses and deficiencies of our natural faculties. Section 3: The Path to Justice and Perfection. Tabataba'i goes further to explain that when continence, bravery, and wisdom come together, a fourth virtue emerges: justice. Justice, in this sense, is giving each faculty its due, ensuring that desire, anger, and rationality are harmonized. Justice is the foundation of all good characteristics and paves the way for a virtuous life. Key takeaway: justice is the ultimate virtue that unites all others, creating harmony within the soul and leading us toward perfection. Section 4: Islamic Perspective on Ethics. What sets this discourse apart is the deeper connection between ethics and faith. Tabataba'i presents a spiritual approach where true happiness and moral perfection are tied to belief in Allah and the pursuit of divine pleasure. This system of ethics goes beyond mere social approval; it seeks to achieve human happiness in both this world and the next by aligning our will with divine will. Key takeaway: ethical living is not just about societal recognition but about aligning our actions with divine principles to attain eternal happiness. Section 5: The Role of Love in Ethics. In this final section, Tabataba'i introduces the idea that true ethical perfection leads to a deep, unwavering love for Allah. This love surpasses all worldly attachments, guiding the believer toward ultimate devotion and moral purity. When a person sees everything as a reflection of divine beauty, their heart is filled with love for Allah, and their actions reflect that love. Key takeaway: the highest ethical state is reached when one's actions are driven by a profound love for Allah, leading to moral and spiritual enlightenment. Conclusion. In conclusion, a discourse on ethics teaches us that true morality comes from balancing our inner faculties and aligning our actions with divine guidance. Ethics, according to Tabataba'i, is more than just societal norms; it's a spiritual journey that leads to human perfection and closeness to Allah. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Syed Muhammad Hussain Tabataba'i's A Discourse on Ethics. If you enjoyed this summary, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content on life-changing books and ideas.